This change speaks to Adolf's emergence as the new center of authority within the family. No longer simply the eldest sibling, he took on a role that commanded respect and obedience from everyone around him, including their mother Clara, known for her gentle and devoted nature. This quiet but firm leadership altered the household dynamics significantly, establishing a new order based on his unspoken influence. When Clara became ill with breast cancer, the family's stress and tension deepened. Paula describes the hush of worry that settled over the household and the growing sense of responsibility that Adolf assumed during this time. She remembers, "It was Adolf who told me Clara was dying. He didn't cry, he took charge, he made arrangements." This moment reveals a side of Adolf marked by decisiveness and emotional control in times of crisis. His response was calm and practical, taking on the role of caretaker and organizer in the face of a devastating family challenge. Following Clara's passing, Paula observed another transformation. She says, "He hardened." This suggests a shift toward emotional reserve and toughness, a change that marked a new phase in their family life. It was a move away from outward displays of grief toward an internalized strength, shaping the way he would carry himself thereafter. Paula's recollections offer a layered and textured understanding of the household, a place shaped by loss, discipline, and shifting roles of authority. The shadow of grief. After Adolf left their hometown of Linz, heading off to Vienna with grand dreams but an uncertain future, Paula found herself alone in the small, chilly apartment that once buzzed faintly with shared memories. There she waited, clutching the fragile threads of connection, letters from her brother. Yet, even in those letters, Adolf's spirit was shifting. The youthful hope she remembered was fading, replaced by a darkening tone steeped in bitterness and mistrust. He hardly spoke of the art he once dreamed about, nor did he confess the full weight of his struggles. Instead, his words spun a web of grievance. "My brother was always sure someone had done him wrong," Paula recalled with a sorrowful clarity. "He never failed. It was others who failed him." With every letter, she saw the man she idolized taking shape, not the vulnerable youth, but a man convinced he was surrounded by enemies. Adolf was quietly rewriting his story, painting himself as the victim in a world that did not understand him, and Paula, without knowing, was becoming one of the first to believe that narrative. It was a delicate dance between loyalty and denial, a love that blinded her to the darker currents stirring beneath the surface. Vienna's other daughter. In Vienna, Adolf's life became a relentless battle against rejection and humiliation. Each failed attempt to be accepted into the prestigious Academy of Fine Arts deepened his resentment, and he began blaming shadowy forces, critics who dismissed his talent, and Jews who, in his mind, stood as gatekeepers blocking his success. His world narrowed into a black-and-white struggle of good versus evil, right versus wrong, victim versus oppressor. Meanwhile, Paula's experience was starkly different, but no less challenging. While Adolf was consumed by grandiose delusions and conspiracy, Paula kept her head down, working humbly as a dormitory cleaner and secretary, often sharing cramped rooms with strangers. Her surname, Hitler, was a quiet burden that made anonymity a rare gift. She tried to live beneath the radar, to blend in with the faceless crowd that surrounded her in the bustling city. "My brother was proud of me," she said quietly, the memory still etched with a hint of bittersweet pride. "Until I started working for them." Who exactly "them" were, Paula never revealed. It was a silence that spoke volumes. Her association was with a Jewish dormitory, a truth she neither boasted about nor condemned. It was a secret she carried carefully, as if exposing it might unravel her fragile safety net. Unlike Adolf, Paula never joined the Nazi Party. She never marched in rallies, never shouted slogans. She kept her distance from the political storm brewing around her. Yet, when the war erupted and the world darkened, she continued to accept the monthly money her brother sent her, support that tethered her to him, despite the growing divide in their lives. She even accepted the name Wolf, a nickname Adolf had adopted, which became her alias in the years that followed. It was a small act of survival, a cloak of invisibility, in a time when the past could destroy the present. Above all, Paula embraced silence. For her, silence was a refuge, safer than memories, quieter than truth.